Hey everybody, welcome to Bomb Squad. I'm Dan Stacy, and you're about to witness my nerdy family and I use silly voices and exploding dice to tell a good story. David's having a good time.
I'm practicing for, extra content.
Yeah, good. ASMR with David.
And 3.
10 subscribers 10 patrons at the yelling tier, and you will get ASMR of David chewing.
You better not sign up. Don't do it.
goes
Don't make me. He's already unbuttoning his shirt.
Oh,
I have one where I brush my teeth.
that one's fun.
And
Kaylee
floss.
would love that. RPG MRE shout out.
Shout out. We have been drinking a strawberry tropical.
Well, I have.
This is true. Strawberry tropical protein shake blend smoothie.
Very nice.
A little heavy on the guar gum.
Guar.
Guacum.
That's why I keep messing up this other word that you'll hear shortly. Okay.
You'll hear shortly.
Let me see. Let's, I think it's time. Let us dive in to the Guari gummiest
There
episode
it
of Bomb
is.
Squad. All right. Hands up.
Wait.
Is it a wooden roller coaster?
Are we doing the diving board?
Sure. Diving board's good.
Oh, diving board. Okay.
Assume the proper position. As a team,
fingers?
finally, after months, let us dive back in.
That was a splashy dive.
Look who's
No,
back.
not splashy. You don't. When you're diving, you don't want it to be splashy.
Oh, right.
You want
right.
that
It just
pump?
kind of goes.
Yes.
Amazing.
We really get.
That's the new boost.
I cannonballed. I don't know what you all are doing.
Ingrid's dress is going.
And she's the last one, so we're all like,
The wart with a mole on it, or the mole with a wart on it.
oh, I miss this.
The bald guy's
Mole
looking
with
up.
the wart. I don't remember.
It doesn't matter.
I see ankles.
I have a
Yeah.
mole.
There's got to
point
be
is
one
we're back.
spider dangling down or something too. I don't know. Okay, yes, we're back. Hi. Hello.
When was the last time we were all here?
It's like
December.
literally been like
Yeah,
5 months.
I know.
I had a
November.
kid since then.
Yeah. So was
Me too.
So how many babies have been born since the last time we were all reclining at table?
Reclining at table.
I think that's the episode title. Reclining at table.
Everything else is going to be on pause for a while.
All right. No, this is super serial, you guys.
I'm
Brick
sorry.
and our hero just landed.
Yeah, this
Sorry.
is intense.
So,
I'm anxious. Are you anxious?
Brick and our hero, please roll for initiative.
Yes, sir.
Should they let us know in the
Wow.
comments down below? I think they should.
I haven't done this in a while. What are these little angly things?
Zach didn't hear what was happening.
Oh yeah, Zach has no
Oh, yeah.
idea.
Or should we let it be
Sorry,
a surprise?
Yeah, I kind of like because Terry technically doesn't know.
Wait,
That's
no,
true.
legitimately, I don't.
Okay.
What's my initiative roll? Is it?
It's your agility.
It's agility.
Agility,
What
yeah.
is my agility? I don't
5,
remember.
I think, right? You have
No, because
mine.
remember, I was at half of a level lower than everybody else for like
Well, not David.
3 months.
David,
Oh, that's true.
You were. Everyone was here. Ryan was here, and then David was not here.
Austin has something to say.
Yes.
35.
35.
Exploded
I think you
twice in my
win.
D8.
Here he is. He's back. Yeah, Ryan. Thank you for joining us, Ryan. You may roll initiative now.
Yes, thank you. Do I get advantage for Ajax or whatever or something? I don't know.
No, but
I'm
you get
on
a
my
legend
mountain.
point.
I'm on my own mountain. Do I get initiative? Do I get advantage? I'm in the air. I'm
35.
actually flying. I landed. Do I get?
Pathetic.
Do I get?
I can't actually. Ooh, that's not good. That would
In the mic.
be- Sorry, I'm trying to count.
Move it closer to you.
No, it's actually the light is actually reflecting on the die so that I can't see.
Refractorating.
Yes, refractorating. It's a general relativity thing you want to understand.
It's an earlier episode title.
17.
Also.
17. Okay.
I think that was better than mine.
It wasn't terrible.
Akira, you have a moment to do something.
Fought in the general direction.
You are not here.
Oh, that's right.
But Iliad does fart in some direction at this exact
Many
moment.
directions.
Akira has 5 seconds.
He's gonna tell Brick, aim for the shadows.
You can actually do an action.
Oh, okay. That was part of it.
I misspoke.
No, gotcha. You can actually. He's like, you can say something right now. It's like, okay, kill the shadows. Cool. I'm going to do a. I'm just pull out my bow.
Yeah.
How many shadows are there at the moment? There's 3 of them.
1 killing the guards, and 2 that have been pushed aside.
I'm.
Sorry,
Go ahead.
The woman we don't know.
No, you've never seen her before, but again, she does look like she's actively fighting these shadow creatures.
We're close enough to see her.
Yeah, you guys have landed because you guys were coming down out of the air, so I'm having you land equidistant from
Her
the shadow.
face, that is.
Her face. She is hooded currently, and so you guys have land. Do you want a map?
Yes. I mostly want to turn the TV on so we could use it.
Okay. all right. We'll do this really quick. So, Arkiro, go ahead and roll. what
Sorry,
you're
we don't
gonna
have
do.
to.
No, I mean, I won't draw anything, but we'll at least give you some squares to work with. Give me a second. Arkiro, go ahead and roll whatever you're doing,
Okay.
and I'll get this going.
So since they're going to be in there, I'll have lethal strike. I'm going to go into battle trance, and I'm going to use legend point for sure.
Shoot, yeah, they're gonna.
You only have lethal strike if you
Yeah.
attack the one that's attacking the guards. The other 2 are by themselves right now.
So what if I'm using my spear, and because it's an area attack, I hit one, but then it branches off and hits the other ones? Does it still count?
No, because you're multi-targeting.
Even though I think it's an area attack.
Right, which is a type of multi-targeting. You're
Yep.
attacking within an area.
Okay.
No, they would. Yeah, I would say.
So it's
you'd
not
have
lethal
to-
strike.
Correct.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So
and
I
TBR.
guess we'll just do battle trance and then
Oh my gosh.
legend
that's
point
good.
anyway. So using my spear to be able to stab in one, and then the spear with the glass, the volcanic glass, demon glass, to split off and hit the other 2.
Okay. Roll it up. Can you choose what directions those streams go, or is it
Yes.
specific? Okay. Then yeah, you're good.
Nat 20.
Nice.
And I exploded on my D8. Okay.
I don't have the heroes. Hey, Kristen, would you grab the treasure chest that's got all the player characters in it?
And a 19.
Nice.
What is going on with you?
Who are you?
You're just being
60.
Arkira.
Ooh.
60?
So I got a 41, including that 20.
Go home.
And then I got a 19.
Okay.
He's on your
I
team.
want the shadows to die. I'm angry.
They'll be dead by the time the map is set up.
Correct. There we go. This
No,
is
that
all
one's
for
already dead,
Ryan.
Dan.
Just remember.
Thank
I
you.
like this.
I appreciate it.
you guys
Dan, do
see
you mind
it?
if I try to turn the brightness up on this?
Yes,
Yeah,
please
it's
do.
not gonna matter with viewer things. It's just for us.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, you
also
guys do
it's-
what
Can
you
someone
need.
take a picture of it,
It's gonna
though?
be when
so
he-
we can put it
when he
on
goes,
our Discord?
Oh yeah, that's cool.
when he brings
yeah,
it back home.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna use
That's
this for the
not
unknown
helping
woman.
a ton. A little bit. It's gonna be
Nice.
ugly when you bring it back inside. I think it's because of the LED lights. It's just creating
yeah,
a
yeah,
lot
yeah.
of.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for like the utility of us being able to see and work with it, this is brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, it's way better.
She's
To be a
on
little
fire.
Yes, I wish I was as tall as Zach.
I'm sorry. One step at a time. Okay, that's done. A 60.
Sorry, Dan. Can you point out who's who on here?
Akiro.
Yep.
Brick. Shadow. Guards being stabbed by Shadow.
Yep. Okay.
Unknown woman.
And
That
this
was
is
confusing
on the
because
side
I
of the mountain.
assumed that the black things were the shadows.
Exactly.
And
I
the white
see.
things were
No,
the good guys.
'cause they don't matter, and I always forget about
They
them.
don't get. They don't get
They don't get
figurines.
minis.
They're gonna die.
So yeah, as Arkira, you land and you spear into the one that's killing the guards, and then the rays come shooting out and hit the other ones. You see them and kind of turn into dust and smoke and blow away.
One of them or just all of them?
Yeah, you area targeted. You got 'em all.
Okay.
All three of them are gone.
Yeah.
Do you know how long we set up this map?
What am I supposed to do with the 60?
What are the guards? Are they dead?
They are, yes. You know what I'll do? This is for Ryan. They're going to roll defense for the heck of it.
Okay. No, kill him.
Kill him. No,
Rick kills him.
no.
Brick kills
the
him.
one who's
Cuts off the
that's
arm.
killing the guard. Well, he's going to roll down.
That's very soon.
That. This is for Ryan, because we did set up the map. So we're going to roll some stuff. Interesting. Not enough, though, for that one. The one killing the guards is gone. He rolled a 28. You rolled a 60. I got it. So I got to know what number I'm shooting for. Not enough. Last one. Not enough. Yeah. You see them as your spear's passing through. You see that it strikes into them, but then it doesn't go have that solid thunk going through. It almost looked like they were starting to disappear or become insubstantial. But there's just too much. There's that ice crystal just stabs into them. And
Wait, so did it the spear pass through them?
yeah, it struck them. But there's this, you could catch that they were trying to become insubstantial. But there was just too much.
These black shadows.
Correct.
Right, okay.
Yes. And now
Okay.
the guards are falling down. I think the Dreki's down. He rolled the worst. The Dreki has passed. The human's barely hanging out. He's coughing up blood. There is a gap. You know, it went in his back and through the
Can
front of
I
him.
run to him and
Yeah.
try to do some healing?
Sure. You can roll your logic.
I'm gonna run to the woman.
What's the woman look like?
Wow.
11.
Yeah, Ajax is like, before you say that, Ajax is just like this. The damage is too extensive. I mean, the biofilm would just make him lasting pain a little longer.
Call Iliad.
Just pull out the phone. Pull out the phone. So, you're going to work on that. What does the woman look like?
So, a younger woman, dark brown hair with streaks of white coming through. Blue eyes that seem to be fading into like a gray. And she wears a hood over her, which has like I forget what it's called, but that like metal piece on the tip of it. And she has a big sword. And yeah, I think that's about. All you can tell right now.
The shadows are still wisping off of her.
Like coming from her, or
Yeah,
Yes.
black shadows. Yeah, or smoke-ish.
And I think you guys will, well, no, Brick, you're distracted trying to save the guard. Arturo,
Yeah.
you'll notice as she's kind of catching her breath in this, and do you turn to look at them?
Well, I go right up to her.
Okay, before, this would be before it even happens.
Oh, okay.
Catching, just taking her in
Sure.
that moment, that the color in her eyes slowly, is like it was gone, and was slowly comes back as she like catches her
So
breath.
it was like she had like white eyes, and then they went back to the blue.
Yeah.
blue, but it's a
But it's
faded
fading
blue, as if
away.
the color is desaturated.
Fascinating.
And
Okay.
the woman, you hear one last word, two last words, because it's fun.
The dragon keeps me from you. You are mine, Aurora. I have not and will not forsake you.
That's just what the woman hears.
Nobody else hears
Nobody
it.
else hears that.
Correct.
Okay.
But I thought you guys would enjoy it.
Now listening. Now listening.
I don't know, dude. That voice sounds hot.
I can hook you up.
Whoa, he's married.
Well, we'll make it work.
There's ways to
Sure, we
make it
can
work.
figure something out.
Yeah, Katie will hate us. Okay.
podcast listeners, you just missed out on a whole lot of nonverbal communication that just happened. Tune into our YouTube channel to really get the scope on this.
Well done.
All right, now you can approach her. You're allowed to.
Okay. Not allowed to. Seeing the smoke, seeing that, obviously seeing it's coming from her.
Yeah, mad.
Yeah. Spear is not necessarily pointed at her, but definitely ready. So, addressing you, I guess. Young lady, are you okay?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm fine.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Did you send up the flares?
No, I'm sorry, that was the guards.
What? Brick's gonna, like, set the dead guard down.
I didn't do this.
What were those things? Where did they come from?
I don't know. I don't know how they got here, but they're not supposed to be here. They're supposed to be in the Sea of Stars.
The Sea of Stars. Who are you?
I'm Aurora.
Okay. How do you know about the Sea of Stars, Aurora? There's gonna be a bit of the spear's just gonna tip up just ever so slightly.
There's a lot of things that I know.
Be
Actually.
more specific.
She's gonna change into Ingrid.
What's that look like?
So she's going to. I'm trying to remember how I did it with her, but
The cloak.
the cloak, yeah. So she flips the cloak around her, and it turns into her hat, and all of a sudden Ingrid's there.
Do you know how many years I've waited
You knew all this time?
for years?
I have a lot of explaining to do.
Before now the spear is clearly pointed at her.
Why?
Before I kill you, you must tell me something that only Ingrid would know. I have been fooled far too many times by darkness recently.
That's fair.
Tell me now. only something Ingrid would know about him.
Brick is
About
firmly
Brick?
grasping his Jadar pistol.
Yep.
he's got a little birdie on his pots. Not on those pots.
Family show! Family show!
Keep going! You know what? Oh, our kid would be like, I believe it.
Moment. I think we just said it.
Can we pause really quick?
It's worse than worse.
Can we? All right, I had a whole bit I wanted to do. Can we pause really quick while I pee and recompose myself? Because that really threw me off. I had a whole mood. It's gone now.
All right, fine.
Bonus
Go
content.
pee.
I can.
Go pee
Okay,
outside.
okay,
pee
thank
in
you.
the grass.
All right, so where are we picking back up?
Right at that moment, Brick, as you said, is staring blankly.
Okay, wait. So, Ingrid just said what?
You have a birdie on your
on your parts.
parts.
On your parts, not those parts. That's canon. Because that's like Ingrid and Brick too, a lot. Like
So
I don't even know if he knows because it's on his back.
you're reaching back to episode 1 for that.
That's
Whoa.
episode 1?
Correct.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Right?
I
Or
don't
it might
think so.
be
I think it
2
was
or 3.
after the goblins.
It was first session. No, it was first session.
That's
first
mommy
session?
memory right there.
Yeah,
Grandma memory.
with Sergeant Audrey when you guys first met Thierry.
I actually don't remember if Brick knows about the bird.
You do. It was a whole thing in that episode.
Okay.
Oh,
Where you're
okay.
like, what? Nori put something on me?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Nori's
I
mark.
remember.
Nori's
I
mark,
remember the
that's
bird.
it,
I
yeah.
don't. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nori's mark. So
Oh
yeah,
my goodness, I don't remember this.
everybody
It's a bird,
except
right?
Akiro knows about that.
Yeah.
It was a bird, though, right?
It is a bird. It's a swallow because he's Nori Sallow, so he doesn't swallow. He thinks it's funny.
Okay. Well, it is now.
It was always funny.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
don't like that.
So
She says that in the
so
music.
Ingrid responds.
Yeah. I'm sorry, that's no good. Carry on.
If Arkiro doesn't, sorry, this is Ryan, not Brick.
Yep.
If Arkiro doesn't know about that,
Yep.
I'm assuming you would just.
I would look to you. I like
yeah, 'cause
in
you
absolute confusion. Are we going now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Chill. I'm just messing. Around.
Okay.
Our Kiro is now stunned silence, and the spear is still pointed at Ingrid, but still not sure if he wants the clarification. And so Arkeo's just going to turn and look at you. I am uncertain of what she's referring to.
Brick isn't looking at Arkiro.
I know.
Just staring at Ingrid.
Would you like to clarify this? Do you know what she is talking about?
Brick is going to take a couple steps towards Ingrid, still holding his pistol. Did you do this?
No. I don't know how they got here. They're not supposed to be here. They're only in the Sea of Stars.
Where were you?
Here?
Where have you been?
Oh. Well, I really still don't know. Either the Defiant Riot took me, or
I'm sorry.
𝒂💏.
You got it all right because
I
you
got
rolled
it.
that 31. that
Okay, so
final
now I
roll.
know.
Mhm.
Okay.
It's all back.
Okay, so I'm very confused for a while because I thought the Defiant Riot took me and interrogated me about the whale's fin and all this stuff. But then my memory was confused and altered by 𝒂💏.
Valak.
𝒂💏's here. He's Dardanos. Dardanos is 𝒂💏.
I'm gonna stab my spear into the ground, and I'm just gonna walk away to my back towards everybody, and I'm
He knows
just gonna burn.
everything. He's seen everything in my life. He knows everything we've been up to.
Which is more than we know.
Yeah, exactly.
Who are you? Sorry. In the letter, what was the name?
Abaddon?
Not Abaddon. Wasn't there another, like a last name or something?
Well, she had a couple. I mean, she's been sloth bottom for a while.
Lysinich.
Lysinich.
Yep.
Maybe that's what I was thinking of.
Because it is a different last name.
Yeah, I don't think she's...
And maybe I am thinking of Abaddon.
Abaddon was the big one.
Okay. Okay, sorry. So back in... Who are you, Abaddon?
I'm the Abaddon.
Commander, our 2-hour mark is up. They'll be waiting for us. What do you want to do?
Akira-
What 2-hour mark?
Akira's gonna come back. He's gonna walk right up to Ingrid, and he's just gonna be towering above her. Are you here to kill Valak?
I would like to. He needs to go where he belongs. He's not supposed to be here anymore.
Arkiro's gonna bend down and he's gonna hug her and pick her up. Then we are welcome. That we are glad that you are back. He's gonna put her down. He's gonna back up. Brick, whatever is floating around in that head of yours. Our Ingrid is back. We do not know everything, but she is on our side.
Brick is gonna take... How close are we? Like, what's
Yeah,
proximity?
you're all together.
Okay, I'm gonna take a couple steps towards you and put a finger in Arkiro's chest.
Yep.
For her, And then he's gonna look at Ingrid. I don't know who you are. And then get ready to go.
We will have our time for your explanations later. I understand that there is more to this than just appearances. But we will have time for that later. Right now, Iliad, Tiri, and Pimpam are waiting for us at the Hauseta. We are going to confront Dardanos and Halshir.
Brick just goes. Like, he shoots off.
Yep.
Okay.
We need to get to 𝒂💏, though.
And where is
I don't
Valak?
know if he knows if I know who he is.
Valak is Dardanos,
Yeah.
and Dardanos is at the Hauseta. So that is where we are going. Hopefully Brick will meet us there. Are there any guards nearby? Are there any Scolari floating?
There'd be one flying overhead. Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna whistle to the Scolari.
We'll come flying down. Dilinga.
Please tell Master Brick to meet us at the Hauseta immediately. I am taking Lady Ingrid there Tell him to meet us there. Thank you.
Yep. Takes off.
I do have this. My cane. I'm just a little slower.
Now you're faster now.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have any time to waste. Let us go.
Take off. Bird in flight. Witch on her cane behind. You went to Nori, so Nori's going to have it ready. And he's going to give it to you. We'll just gloss over and get everybody back together.
I'm just gonna like walk up to Nori. I'm not even. If he's talking, I don't care.
Oh, he's talking.
Walking, helmet up,
Did pretty good. It was pretty great.
grab it, turn around, go.
Sheesh. They never say thank you. No, they never say thank you. And they go back to the telescope. So, Tiri, Iliad, Pimpam, you guys have a little time there. So there's about 10 minutes
Where,
between.
the house at it?
No, where you all guys are, yeah. So there's like,
Okay.
now let's call it 15 minutes between when Pimpam spotted that flare and when Arkiro and Ingrid are going to show up, and Brick will be right behind.
That's fine. Tyrion
yeah,
would
we
just be. Tyrion would just be like filling in Pim Pam on like, well, being stuck in the tree reminds us this time when, you know, cousin Telugos and I and Mischief and just kind of going on family stories.
Yes.
Are they in a hidden spot? They were in the tree, but I mean,
Right. They're on, I'm picturing on the backside where Tiri jumped in the window to get to the bathhouse. Kind
I
of on
mean,
the backside.
how all of a sudden there's going to be a very like I don't know, there's going to be a congregation of us all of a
You,
sudden.
you guys are headed to the main gates because that's where you guys said you were going to meet. So, Ilya, roll a perception.
I think it's just one.
I think you got like a D8.
Oh, yeesh. What?
I'm happy when
I
I
don't know
get
how
it
you
right
remember
about
this.
all my players' sheets.
Ooh. Well, 18.
Yeah, no, that's fine. We're just seeing. So Tiri's going on and on. It's probably enjoyable, terrifying.
Storytelling?
Yes.
Okay.
And you look up and you can see Arkiro with a witch on her cane behind him, headed to the main gate. It's just, you guys are just like around the bend in a quiet spot behind the Halsetta.
Jerry, look up.
As I was saying, Toulouse was a squirrel brain fellow. He was completely, absolutely nuts. You know,
I grabbed Jerry's head.
You see it.
It's Arkiro and
Do I
Something.
recognize that it's...
Oh,
something.
yeah.
It's something there.
And then
Iliad?
shortly after, there's blue flame
What's
Blue flame?
from Brick.
Oh.
Blue light, not flame. Blue light.
If she's up there, then who's in there?
In where?
Pointing into like the house at a.
I've got questions.
Episode title.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
It's really
We're in the tree right now?
so it's really Ingrid, Mary Poppinsing her way down into the tree with us.
They're headed to the main gate.
Okay.
So you guys are just, again, tucked away around the corner there
Yeah, 'cause we can't
in a
see.
tree. So they're headed going to land. You see them landing.
I
And
feel like-
then Brick's coming over and lands.
I'm, it would be jumping down and
Sure.
scrambling the way over to see what's going on.
Well, that was easy.
It's a bit anticlimactic.
Yeah, I know.
What's that word?
I know. I was expecting her to be like possessed by the evil dudes and like use as a tool against us, and big boss fight, life and death stakes. Probably you're gonna have to
there with them
sacrifice
right now?
yourself to save her.
They're
but
walking up as they're talking.
As they're talking this?
Yeah.
I didn't quite think
I don't
that
know
far
if I'd
out,
want
but-
to land in front of the
Yes.
gates.
You could land off to the side.
Well, I mean, as I see them
yeah.
coming, I think I
Oh, we're
would want
walking
to.
up.
Right, they're walking up. I don't think I'd want to land at the gates.
Okay.
What
Only because-
Dardano's seeing.
Yeah. I mean, we were going to go land at the gates to charge the fortress and then to go get her. And now all of a sudden we have her. Probably not a good idea to hang out at the gates.
Okay.
So I think I want to fly past them to where they were.
Okay, you flow past, so you're flying back around.
I want to be. So
okay.
how do I say this?
Yeah.
Do I see them where they're coming out from?
It would depend on if you're landing, because you don't know where they are. I understood you're meet at the main gates. So what do you want to change? Where do you want to land? They can see where you land. I could have you roll perception to see them. We just say you see them.
Okay,
Why
I want to be able to go to them. I don't want to land at the gates.
Okay, that's fine.
Because I want to be out of sight. I want to be out of the way.
So you guys are starting to
Yeah,
head.
we're just hopping out of the tree, just
Yep.
like, oh, okay, let's go. Oh, all right, okay, back into the tree. All right, let's go.
We can be at the base of the tree. We don't necessarily have to be in the tree.
No, up in the tree, up in the tree, up in the tree.
I am a bird after all, I suppose. I think Arcare would be like, I don't think I've ever actually done this.
Like perched on a branch,
Right.
like, ooh, this feels natural.
nice. This feels
like this. I can fall asleep
Yeah,
here.
this is good. Apparently, one of my flaws is I'm narcoleptic when I sit in trees. Gosh. All right. All right. Before anyone asks too many questions, unfortunately,
Like, where were you? What's happened? How did you get her back? How many things did you have to kill? What's going on? Where have you figured out like who the bad guys are here? Are you part of the scheme? Have they filled you in? Are you still alive?
What?
Okay, go ahead.
yes to most of those questions. Unfortunately, yes, we do know who the bad guy is. Valak is here. Valak is Dardanos. We need Valak. He needs to go. He needs to die. You are good at that. We need to do this.
Do you all know who he is?
You just
He's
When we say you're coming in
the
now,
son of the necromancers.
Correct.
them talking in the tree.
We have our manifold.
I
Correct.
got this.
Let's go.
First try.
Ingrid, Aurora, both of you, we have a device from Nori that allows us to open a pocket dimension. The idea was originally to be able to capture all of the people that we had suspected to be a part of this, draw them in and interrogate each of them. Well, to be able to find you, but you're here. We know who Valak is. We know where he is. I think it might be more opportune of us to be able to use the pocket dimension on him.
Yes.
Oh, trust me, when I'm done with Valak, he'll just be able to fit in any old pocket.
I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I agree with Ingrid's caution. He is the son of the necromancer. This is not something that we can take lightly.
Nori wasted his time with the atmosphere.
Or
Well, there's still
perhaps-
somebody missing.
What?
Moloch.
Where is he?
He's gone. I don't know where he went.
Where's the collar?
You have it.
I still have it. Mm-hmm. I'll toss it to you.
Does it mean anything to me that his collar's off?
You've never seen it off.
Okay.
When were you separated from him?
During the interrogation, they blacked me out, and then he was gone, and so then I tried following his trail, and that's what led me to the mountain, and his trail just went straight into the mountain and disappeared, and then the Gwals showed up, and they're not
Gorgums.
supposed to be here.
What?
The Gorgums.
The Guargums.
I told you.
Gwals. Good Gwals.
That's
Yeah.
what you're going to call it. That was the name of your oatmeal that you ate when you were a soldier somewhere.
Tasted
Guargum.
terrible.
All right.
So then they showed up, and then so he's still missing, and I don't know where he went.
Are you telling me I should have used the lucky on the cat?
I did. I
She used them.
definitely used
Oh, I
the
forgot
lucky.
to say, how many did you spend?
I spent 4.
You guys are up to 4 legend points spent.
Nice.
So
Whose blood? Whose blood did we find?
The floor in the pocket dimension. Table. Manacles.
Are you bleeding?
I'm not bleeding. I don't think Mullock was bleeding.
you do have a cut on your arm from where you
Oh.
did the incision.
I do have that.
That was a lot of blood that you saw. It was Gelmeyer.
Oh, okay.
More than what would come from.
Yeah. Hers
little
is a
cut.
very clean, like you would say a scalpel did it, looking at it.
I think that was from Gelmeyer. He turned into something else. I don't know. Valak talked to something that called itself it through Gelmeyer.
Gelmeyer's dead.
Oh no, yeah, but the thing talked through him, and yeah, Gelmeyer's dead, but he
Yeah.
was dead, so you must have deaded him.
Tiri shows Ingrid her boots.
Oh
Elmire's dead.
wow, okay, but still, there's something else now, and Valak was talking to it and offering it something in exchange to work together. I don't really know.
You do not know who this it was?
No, but it said it was really, really, really old and has traveled very, very far.
It could be one of the 5.
Or it could be my mother.
Or it could be your mother, and your mother could be one of the 5. Either way, it has to die.
That would explain the soup.
Ingrid, is there anything that you can tell us about Valak that would help us? Is there anything that you can tell us at all?
Well, he thinks that I'm still working with him, or thinks that I'm working with him. He's been trying to get into my head and trying to make me side with him
Why? Why you?
because he thinks we're kindred spirits.
Why? Why you?
I don't know. Maybe because I know a lot of things about dead things and things that should be dead.
It's a bit vague. Was that what the interrogation was? That was Dardanos, Valak,
Yeah.
interrogating you?
Well, he looked into my mind and has learned everything about me. He knows everything.
But yet we've not determined that this was all done in this room, because the blood that you saw...
It was Gelmeyer's.
Oh, we already talked about that. How did I miss?
Well, really quickly, we've checked off objective point, get our witch back. But don't we still have like a murder or a conspiracy
Get
or
our
like
cat
a
back.
coup? And okay, Operation Get Our Cat Back. I'll come up with something. But what about do they have any plans? Like if they got into your head, then I'm sure you got in their head. So what is their plan? Are they gonna corrupt the high seat or replace him with somebody else? Or is Valak trying to take the throne?
I don't even know. I don't know any of that. I
Did
wish
they-
I knew.
Any other names? Maybe you can clear off clear the Stornyandi. Did they ever mention the Stornyandi?
No. He never mentioned anybody, really.
Let's just get Dardanos now. We have the manifold. Let's get him.
Okay,
What?
I'll be bait and get it. Because he still thinks maybe that I'm going to help him.
All right, Abaddon.
So, you run downstairs, Pim Pam found the lab with all the whales fin. Whatever that's for. And then maybe you could go and ask them about the plan. Because they like to spill their guts about the plan. And then we'll spill their guts all over.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we'll feed it to the whales fin and see what happens It's a lab after all. Curiosity. It's good. And then we'll find where Malik went.
Okay. I was thinking maybe I could just get him in the ball and run. So that we can interrogate him from in there. Or what do you guys have?
I'll hold on to the manifold. You get him out somewhere where we can get him.
It's not called a manifold. My name's much better.
Stuff in a box.
Wow.
That's awesome.
So good.
Legend point, Nori.
Thank you.
He can use that to help build the telescope faster.
There you go. I like that.
So, okay, I'll get him out. And then we'll storm him and get him in the thing.
Yeah.
Where's Halshir?
I don't know.
Wait, Thierry, what
Yeah.
did we learn about Halshir?
Oh, he's complicit with the whole thing.
Right, but did Pim Pam see where
Yes.
he went?
No, I just went off on him on his own. He was kind of dismissive of what Valak said, which is either very reassuring because then maybe he's not privy to everything that Valak Dardanos is, or alternatively, he's much, much, much more worse.
Well, we'll start with Dardanos.
Agreed.
Maybe he'll last more than 5 minutes in there.
I hope not. Are we going in through the...
I think I have to go by myself.
But we have to follow you without being seen.
Iliad, Tiri, Pinpam, go in stealth. I'll try to hug the roofs. Arkiro, try to get the guards here. If everything goes south, it's guns blazing. I don't care. Do you?
At this moment, no.
He's very strong. I don't think we would be able to.
Together.
We need to be together.
Tiri's gonna initiate a all for one hands in the middle
Yes.
thing. Yes.
It pops right in
Right
there.
in.
Suppose this seems a bit more real than I thought it would.
Pim Pam. Whoop.
I mean,
Oh, come on, Kiro.
Brick.
On top of my head. Do it.
Brick was when Ingrid had put it on, he was hesitant, but Arkiro, he'll put his hand on top of Arkiro's.
Okay.
Slightly dope.
Yes.
Brick. Lead us in.
You gotta say a thing, and then we all throw our hands in the air, and then we all say the thing, and it's heroic.
There's gonna be a squeeze on Arkiro's hand. Brick's gonna grit his teeth. What time is it?
We are almost 1 a.m.
Okay. How about we see the sunrise?
see the
I agree.
sunrise.
Let's see the
We'll see the sunrise.
And then go to bed.
Beautiful.
Not before getting a meal, because I'm sure we're going to wrap this all up tonight.
Absolutely. Well, guys,
Not.
this has been another fantastical episode of Bomb Squad, an Avenue Studios production. Do give us a like, hit the subscribe and the notification bell if you're enjoying the adventure. And if you're listening on podcast, do give us a review to help spread the word. You can further support us and become a part of the ever-growing force known as Avenue Studios by joining our Patreon or our locals community. Doing so will not only help us to continue to craft stories in and create high quality content. But you will also gain access to chat with these guys, with me. We'll play games. Jake's got maps and assets to share with you guys for your games. Don't forget, of course, to check out the links in our description below for the music, sound, and ambience. OpenLegendRPG.com, HeroMuster.com, and a lot of other great content. And thank you so much for being here. We will see you next time. All right, bye.
Bye.